Who is that?
Runtime,
Okay.
runtime.
Yes, sir.
It's the Runtime
Hey,
Travelers.
seriously, what we watching today?
What up, y'all? It's your boy Anton, aka Son, along with my guy Jay Camp, aka the most complete, aka the middleman and fresh out. Welcome to this morning edition of Runtime Travelers. Oh boy, it's early, man. Wipe the coal out my eyes. See who's this page me and why.
It's
It's
my
my
man
man
Pop
Camp.
from the barber shop.
Man, early morning
Right.
editions of Runtime. Yeah, man.
hmm
Runtime over
Right. Over
little breakfast.
runtime over Starbucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Yeah, man. We just thought we would tap in earlier. We just want to, do something different. Just see, different time slots in the day. J Camp came up with the idea. He follows a couple
hmm
folks that do real early
Real early
pods.
shows, even 4 hours earlier than this
Yeah, about to say
joint.
6, 7 in the morning type joints. I'm not doing that on a Sunday,
Yeah,
but
this is a good
you know
little
what I mean.
brunch situation. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But
Facts.
we ain't on that like true like Xavier and Eric breakfast type
Uh,
swag with the
mm-mm.
chessboard out. Them
Hey,
boys
that's
probably
too
get
much
up at
mental
like 5
process.
a.m. with a
Yeah, it's too much.
newspaper and
I'm no good in the morning. I just keep it one with you. This is a build up. I had to get my life together before I got on here. Get moving, but
so you had to get to moving first,
yeah, I
man.
had to get moving, bro. It's not natural. I mean, I'm up by now, but I'm not functioning unless it's a
See, I
work
just don't really be hollering at nobody this early. I just typically like throw that water on my body. You know what I'm saying? I'll
day.
step outside for a minute, take a little, breathe in a little bit of that fresh air, and come on back into the house.
Hmm. Nah, no doubt. Yeah. While we're here, like usual, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit that like
hmm
button, get us right in the algo with rhythm.
Yes.
Um, we do have things to support. My guy Jay Camp has a project out called The
hmm
Multiverse. It's out
hmm
on Spotify, all the platforms you need. Produced by Avic Beats.
hmm
Um, you
So I
definitely
know
need to
he's
go
asleep.
check out that. Yeah, oh man, I didn't even try to hit him up.
He ain't getting up to
So,
that one.
I mean, I bet he probably is up to be honest, but he's up because all his kids and things are up. So
Right, because usually his stank can be sleeps about one. Especially if he was up late yesterday, he's in
mm,
bed till about noon
good and booked. But
on that breathing machine. That's some Avic right there.
but
Actually,
yeah,
I can't.
like I said, how would you say?
Nah, at first I couldn't hear you talking. Now I can though.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah, you
man.
back in the building.
Like I said, yeah, do all the good stuff. We got a couple topics J Camp brought to the table that we're gonna talk about one time. One
Run
time,
time.
run time. Uh, I guess we'll go in. Oh, hold on. I didn't plug our project though. Hold on. Let me. My fault.
Oh yeah,
I plugged
yeah,
yours. I
yeah.
didn't plug.
Make sure you
Um,
plug
yeah,
the coalition.
Coalition. Yep. If you go to the QR code right up there, we got a little project out that if you didn't mind checking out, go ahead and do that. Coalition, Birth of an Era.
Mm-hmm.
Just hip hop. We from the golden era, so it's that
Mm-hmm.
type of hip hop. If you
Yes,
like it,
indeed.
you do. If you don't, we appreciate you checking it out anyways. You heard? All right, man. Let's get to some of these topics that you sent me earlier. Um, First one you sent me, Doom, Doctor Doom. We all know
Mm-hmm.
Avengers Doomsday is coming in about 11 months now, ticking closer and closer as we every day that goes by. Um, Doom. What is Doom's plan? What is the plan? Are we if you've seen the trailers that's been put out thus far, we've got a Steve Rogers trailer. Steve has a baby because he decided to mess around in the multiverse and go back to Peggy.
It's
He
cheating.
went to
Is
play
what they
house.
doing. Like we all wish we can go back into the multiverse and kind of change how things kind of ended up. Man, Roger straight cheated. He used that to his advantage.
Hilarious.
Like, yeah, we took out Thanos, and I know how to time travel now. Let me go
Mhm.
ahead and get my baby boo back because I was
Yeah, he went
on
and got the book
ice for
back.
about 70 years. I feel him though, because right when he was like this close to being in that position to scooping Peggy, that man got put on ice.
Put on the
So I
ice.
feel it.
Yep.
Like he went
He
into
missed
the
his date.
ice chamber, feeling man like with that love in his system, and he couldn't get it out. He
Mm.
definitely got tapped by the love bug.
Oh, for
Classic
sure.
man,
I
falling
mean,
victim to it.
it is what it is. He had one love of his life, and he devoted the rest of his life to saving humanity. So shit, when
Hmm.
he had his opportunity, he said, "You know what? I'm tired of saving y'all. Let me go and do my
Right.
thing."
Let me save
So,
me.
right,
Let me
right,
heal my wounds. You know what I'm saying?
right. So Rogers now has a baby somewhere in the multiverse out there. The second trailer we get is Thor. Thor is he's basically pleading to Odin, like, "Yo, grant me the strength and the power to go fight whatever I gotta fight, so I can get back to my daughter Love, who is half what is that? Eternity. It's the child of
Yeah.
Gore and
Right.
mixed with eternity. So this is a powerful child right here. Roger's
Facts.
child, I'm not sure if it's born with anything extra than just being a baby and the child of a Rogers, but that's yet to be
Do
seen.
you think it
It's cool.
depends on if he wifed up the Peggy that ended up getting the soldier
The
serum?
term, mm,
He could have
that's
went
a
back
good
to that
question.
Peggy.
That'd be
And,
wild.
and this
Two
this
super
this baby
soldiers.
could be extra Debo with the
Right.
serum. Like
I mean, it could. Do we have any examples of serum-based characters that have children? I don't think we have any. Do we? All the characters that have a dose of serum never had
Isaiah's
biological
grandson,
children.
right?
Yeah, that's his grandson. So, yeah, that's probably the only one because Bucky
I
didn't
wouldn't
get
be
to
surprised if
have a
Isaiah's
child.
grandson got some type of like mutant gene.
It's possible. Yeah, he's supposed to be the what they call him, the Patriot. What up, Mama Bear? What up?
What up, Mama Bear?
It was good with it. You woke up.
Right, right. She's up. Derpy, what's happening?
The Ugg show, I like
Facts.
it.
We appreciate you, Derpy, man, for the Unk
Indeed.
show. Right, right. We on the Unk swag. We on the Eric and Charles swag right
Eric and
now.
Charles right now. Messed around, throw on Cerebro in his piece. I'm like, lock in with all the
Factual,
music around the world.
factuals.
Um, yeah. What was I saying? I forgot. Yeah, Thor's as a child, super powerful. Like I said, we don't know if Roger's child is powered by anything, but it would be interesting. Two super soldiers coming
Hmm.
together. Um, then we get what's the third trailer? We get the X-Men where we got Eric and
Hmm.
Eric and Charles in the trailer, basically sitting in a wrecked school of mutants. Get Cyclops in there, letting the beam go. It looks like we got some Sentinels in the background, so that
He did
sounds
let that beam
that
go.
looked like that was the turn up trailer right there. We was getting the
Hmm.
emotional, the emotional beats from the previous two trailers, but this one was like, okay, it's looking bad, and okay, we had to call on all the big dogs for this one, whatever is going on. And then the last trailer we get is a Wakandan / Fantastic Four. We get M'Baku meeting Brother Grimm.
M'Baku.
Yep. The current Black Panther, Shuri, is in there. And then you get a glimpse of Namor. Uh, yeah, and I we're gonna get another trailer, Super Bowl, and maybe they'll make things make sense. But right now, the question is, what is Doom's plan? Is he after super babies? Is he after? I don't know what he's after. We've been led to believe that this is all about incursions for the most part. That was the main thing that
Mm-hmm.
is pushing this narrative. Like, I want to say galaxies, realities colliding, different realities colliding. So I don't know if that's how this is actually going to go per the comics and the source material. But what is Doom's actual motivation? What do you think it is, J Camp? I'm having a hard time.
I mean, if you think about like some of these super children, they're going to be more powerful than their parents. So if you're Doom and you really want to sit on the thrones, sit at the head of the throne, you really do need to make sure your plan is not put on pause due to these super babies figuring out how strong they really are. So when you think about like young Franklin Richards, you think about now Cap and Peggy's child, you think about hell, even Toussaint. Toussaint still out here running around. You know what I mean? Like,
No lie.
I mean, there's children out here that can really wreck shop. You know, and you get somebody like Century and Wonder Man, like teaching these kids how to, they see volatile, like super powered beings like Wonder Man and Century.
Hmm.
I mean, leading the way, they can easily thwart Doom's plan. So I think it's like a two-step plan for him. I think the ultimate goal is the incursion piece of it, but I think like a side mission is going to be to set up that daddy daycare situation where you imprisoning
Daddy daycare.
yeah, you got Doom's daycare where you know what I'm saying, where you imprisoning all these superpowered children. And why wouldn't you? Like I said, you just mentioned Love. I mean, we ain't even seen her at her full potential yet, not even close to it. We know she can
was
get
holding
busy.
the ultimate blade code. She was
That's
wielding Stormbreaker, which is
exactly,
crazy.
exactly. So
It's crazy.
you got Wanda's children. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of it's a lot, man, that will be standing in Doom's way if he just allows these children just to grow up and get powerful.
That's the interesting Mama Bear.
That,
The
that
prevailing
man.
theory is that Peter Quill is Steve's grandson.
So we saying he slipped in there before Igor did?
Oh man, I don't know how that works.
I don't know how that would work either.
Oh
But
no.
man, that
Okay.
means Rogers is out here like putting work in coming off the time travel.
I think his plan is just to be Mr. Steel Girl.
I
with
mean, if you think
stuff.
about it, that was one of his goals.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what
salute to
his
you for
goes,
that,
bro.
Derby. I mean,
That's
he
funny.
was always trying to scoop Sue. Always trying to scoop Sue. I mean, that's one of the reasons why him and Reed had that weird
Gotcha.
Steve and Jonathan dynamic. They couldn't work together because you got the one shorty in the middle, man. They
Mm,
kind of gave both of them play, and it's like, bro, we can't. It can't be. It's either me or it's him. Like, but they both probably had a conversation with Sue. Like, look, it's either me or him. Ain't no you gonna play both of us.
right. That's how it should be, at least. That's how it should be. Um, I hate that stuff. Though. I'm gonna lie. It was back in the day. I was watching. Remember the new Full House show?
Mm-hmm.
My daughter was watching it, and I can't remember all the girl's name, but one of them was like basically stringing along two guys for the entire series, and the guys were so like with it. They're literally fighting over this girl. I'm like, do you understand like how whack you got to be to like
Right.
actually be in like a full on battle for one girl? So like, get out of here, dude.
Like, where's your self
Girl, do you
respect?
want me or do you want him? And get out of here.
Right. And where's your dignity and self respect?
Right.
Like, as a man, you know what I'm saying? Level up. Like,
Yeah.
don't let a chick like drag you down like this. Sorry,
Exactly,
Mama
D.
Bear, I had to get hop on my rant, but as men, man, we can't allow that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna block you from your future endeavors. Like if you worried about chasing somebody, you're not focused on
That's facts.
leveling up and making the best version of yourself. So, but yeah, that was that Fuller House though. That wasn't DJ. That was what was Shorty's name in there? I couldn't believe that either though. She was playing them two cats and they was just
Playing them, bro. I
right
wouldn't even let
along.
my daughter watch that because that's a bad example for
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
girls. Nah, you don't do that. The dudes, you
Nah.
don't do it either. I mean, they make it seem like it's more acceptable for dudes to, have multiple. But like, nah, man, pick one and be gone. Don't
Yeah,
string
yeah.
folks
Pick a
along.
struggle and keep it moving. She wanted the best
Pick
of
a
both
struggle.
worlds. You know what I mean? Like
Hold up, time out. What you mean? I don't watch wrestling anymore, but that's funny as hell. You mean
I
Power
gotta
Rangers?
look that up. I gotta look that up, Derby.
Oh,
If they showed up to Royal Rumble,
Power. Hold
that might have been kind of dope though.
on. Rangers.
But Mama Bear, back to your update on that. If that is true, that Steve is Peter's grandfather, though, that's next level, or Peter's dad. Well, either way, that's next level crazy. Man, we all creatures of habit when it comes to that type of stuff, but it's the chasing piece is what hurts men because men will chase and chase and chase, and we'll just lose focus and lose sight on just being the best version of ourselves.
Mm, mm. They see the one that look like Power Rangers. Uh, yeah, women are supposed to be the prize. Apparently, it's a two-way
But
street, though.
it's only so long that we can put that work in, though. You know what I'm saying? You can't chase something that doesn't value you the same. Like if you don't if you don't value me, obviously the same way I value you, ain't no need for me to chase no more. I gotta let you go. I gotta start doing me. Because men become the prize once women see us like at our peak. It's like that energy that we give off when they see a dude who's on top of his game, and like we don't need to chase nobody. That's when that's when men become like we're the we're the person y'all chasing at that point. Not the simpleton, not the weak person.
Right.
That's what it basically boils down to at the end of the day. We learned that lesson though the hard way, but it's a good lesson to learn. You know, once you at your peak powers, you don't have to chase.
That's facts. That's facts. Yeah, I'm glad I'm out the game. I'll say that. I don't.
No, no, I mean for sure. But I'd be like just seeing cats just go down that direction of
Mhm.
just like you just losing focus, man.
Yeah, it's tough. We all been there a little bit though.
Oh, we all been there. I don't know any man who hasn't.
Right. But yeah, back to I guess what we was talking about though.
Doom's plan.
Dude's playing. We don't know, just to be honest. But I
You got
guess
any
another question
theories,
is,
Mama Bear, on what you think Doom's plan is? His
mhm,
ultimate goal of what he's setting out to do?
it feels like he's luring back like certain key players for whatever reason. Like, cause I don't think all the kids. There's not that many kids to seek after. To be honest, I mean, we got Love, you have Franklin, and that's like the only two small children and Steve's child. And the rest are a little older though. You got, like you said,
I
two
wonder how
sons.
old Tucson is, like in this
He was like
particular.
wasn't he like 7 or something like that in the show when we saw him? I think it was like 7 or 8.
So he might be what, about
Mistaken.
12,
Yeah,
13?
he's not very old though. But once
He's
again,
still a young cat, really. I mean,
yeah, I just don't. I don't know. Like when he's kidnapping children, which sounds crazy, we said, but
it does sound
what is
crazy,
their
but that's what's
what are
happening.
the actual use though? Like only a few of them have an actual use. Like Toussaint, like he don't have any powers. You know what I'm saying? All he is
No,
influence. But everybody don't even know about Toussaint. He's still on the low as far as we know. So
but I can
only
see
thing he could be
Doom.
used for as is except for bait. You know, to
That's what I'm
lure
saying. Like I can see Doom
whoever
using
out.
him as bait.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
what I see them.
really as a bridge to, um, both Namor and his people plus the Wakandans.
Right.
I can see
It's very
Doom
true.
being the one to expose him to the Wakandans. Like this is the childless son. You know what I mean? That being the one to being Tasha K, being the one to break the news. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yeah. I wonder how the status of that. When was Wakanda Forever was what 3 years ago now? Was it two
Hmm.
years ago?
About
So
two,
two.
2.5.
Yeah, I don't know, man. A lot has changed probably since then. So he could
I
be
don't know how much
in
time has
Wakanda
passed
now.
though, in like MCU
Excuse me.
calendar. Like how much time has passed since the events of Black Panther 2 to now. I mean,
Let's
but to your
see.
point, I don't think Toussaint is as relevant as like Franklin or Love, but it definitely seems like we're heading in that direction of Doom utilizing powerful children to
Yeah,
get what
I
he
mean,
what
you
he
got
wants.
Hulk has a child on Earth now. Scar.
Yep. Yep.
Uh, America Chavez, even though she's not like a child, but she's a
But she's powerful though.
she's super powerful. She's a young one. So Billy
Hmm.
and Tommy, they're somewhere around,
Yep.
reincarnated. Got Riri out here. She's not a child, but she's very
Right.
young. Kate
She's smart.
Bishop's Spider Man,
Hmm.
Ms. Marvel. Yeah, I mean those are really all super kids or super
Right.
young ones in the. So
And if
I
you
just think
and
Doom
they're
is
really
doing
the
something.
kind of the protectors of Earth right now. If you think about it, like that group you just named, like the Riri, the Kate Bishops, Miss Marvel, go
Mhm.
else, Kamala Khan. They're all like now seen as the protectors, really,
Yeah, I mean the
of
champions.
this
That's what,
Earth.
if they're coming together, they're basically the young Avengers at this point. So I just don't don't know what they're gonna do. It confuses me a lot what Doom's playing. Also, are
Hmm.
they addressing that he actually looks like Robert? You know what I mean? Does he look like Iron Man? You know what I'm saying? Is he aware that he looks like Iron Man, or when he show up, are a whole bunch of people going, "Oh, is that Iron Man?" He could be like, "Who the fuck is that?" You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of layers, and I don't know exactly what they're doing. That's why I'm excited for
Well,
this next
that's one
trailer.
of Marvel's key pieces. Is they're going to have to figure out how to address that because the whole audience is going to want to know. Like you can't just whitewash that. The fact that this dude was Iron Man. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna have to explain that.
Yeah, yeah, they definitely have to explain it. There's gonna be some crazy reactions on screen though.
Hmm.
Crazy reaction. A Spider-Man seeing Doom is gonna
It's
be
gonna be like Steve almost dying at the movie.
yeah, basically.
So many people almost came out of their seat, and Jonathan hit him, caught him by the forearm, man.
Are you talking about? Hold on. What part are you talking about? I'm just thinking.
Stranger Things, the last
Oh,
when he almost fell
oh, when he
off that
almost
tower.
fell. Yeah, 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 yeah. I remember
and,
now.
and,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Jonathan saved him.
yeah. Right. He
When I was in
caught
the
him.
movie
Yep.
theater, people was like, "Oh, oh," you know what I'm saying? People was
Yeah, yeah.
gasping, right?
Right. Literally the only time that somebody almost died though in that show for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only big scare. It wasn't by Vecna,
Outs-
wasn't by nobody. It
right
was
outside
a
of
brush
Barb.
and falling. Oh yeah, yeah, true, true. All right, man. Doom's plan. We have no idea, guys. We really don't, which is a good thing in my book. There's been a lot of theories floating out there. I see the headlines all the time. Leaked plots, leaked all this. I don't look at none of it. Just
I don't look at leaked
don't look
plots
at
either.
none of it. I
Right.
hate looking at those. I rather theorize and be wrong, to be honest.
Yeah, because I don't want to know what's gonna happen. Like when somebody get a whole leak script. Like
Uh-huh. Yeah, I just don't want to know the whole plot. It's really that simple. So,
I could
all
see
right,
the
man.
MCU doing that on purpose, just to uh, fake people now. Like give them like a old like script from like 7 years ago, and just get people going with it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's something that Marvel has been doing apparently as of late, anyways. Well, I really, since the beginning of the time, they've been leaking their own trailers and leaking their own information. Um, there's been a study or somebody pulled a report like they've had billions and billions of views on just the leaked footage alone, and they've been tracking that. So it kind of like bumps up the anticipation for the official releases of these trailers when they're doing the leaks, and then double down with the official releases. So I think it's Marvel that's doing all this stuff, like leaking all the information. They're testing. It's part of like testing at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So if
Hmm.
you're leaking a script or just a plot idea, they might put it out in the ethos and see what people are saying about it before they actually, move along with it in production or something of that nature. That's just a theory. I believe some of it is true. I don't know if they're going that far with it, but they're definitely leaking some of these trailers. There's no way that they're not. Because if they're not, then there's only one entity that can be responsible, and that's the creators of the trailers. Who else gets the
Facts.
pile? You know what I'm saying? So it has to be Marvel doing it, giving folks the okay to leak a little low qual version of it. So that's all.
Definitely a low
That's not.
qual though.
I mean, it has to be. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
um, let's see. All right, man. What time we got? We up on 30 right now. All right.
We
I'm
should better
actually
get
gonna
to
skip.
these next two.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip the second one first. I'm gonna go to the last one just because it's still Marvel. Um, I think your second one wasn't Marvel related. If I'm not mistaken. Let me make
Nah,
sure.
it wasn't Marvel related.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Kind of, sort of,
We'll
but
go to
not.
Phase 6 of Marvel. All right, all right. But yeah. So your third topic was I actually didn't write it down here and get a banner on it. Yeah, but basically
I
what it
can.
was is from what, like you said, from what we've seen from Phase 6 of Marvel. Do you feel like this will be the breakthrough year for Disney Plus as far as their TV series? Um, that's a loaded question right there. Because if you ask me, actually, they've already broken through. But what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Does it register in numbers, or is it just all about the quality of what they've put out thus far? So
I think quality, because when people think about the Disney Plus TV series, they don't think about quality. Because they think about, at least people hone in too much on some of the ones they don't feel has been as good. Like I see people hating on Miss Marvel. I see people hating on Riri show, which I thought Riri show was dope.
right,
But to me, since since Phase 6, I mean, we've had Marvel Zombies, Eyes of Wakanda, and Wonder Man. All three of those to me are top notch shows. Like
me too, bro.
easily A's, easily A's. And then right after that, we got what, Daredevil, X Men, and Vision Quest.
Vision Quest. It sounds like a
To
Marvel
me,
run, though.
these sound like home run shows. And
Hmm.
I feel like when I think of breakthrough, I'm thinking of like getting everybody on board, haters and like comic book heads alike jumping on, because I mean, I don't see how you can hate on any of these. At least from the art of it, like from the creativity perspective of it, because these are not. We're not talking about like Captain America. We're not talking about Thor. We're not talking about Iron Man. These are like, I don't want to say like B-rated characters that they're doing, but they're characters like comic book heads know well of, but maybe not characters that was focused on from like a move from the MCU cinematic piece of it. Because we don't get it. We haven't gotten a lot of Vision. We not a whole lot at all.
Right,
Certainly haven't gotten very much X Men at all.
right,
You know,
right.
and then when it comes to Daredevil, again, unless you really follow the Netflix series, most people ain't really seen Daredevil besides a few stints here or there. So I think, getting to do a deep dive on some of these characters who aren't your popular cinematic characters, I feel like this could be a win for the MCU and for Disney Plus because I feel like what they putting together has been quality. Again, going back even to you know Riri show, and I felt Agatha Harkness was dope. Like I'm excited, man, for this phase.
Pull up every show that's been dropped. I just get my computer game together real quick. I just want to do a quick rundown just to see what everything. Rundown.
Oh my gosh.
The rundown. Let's see. Hold on. Give me a quick second, Gemini. Gemini season, you heard? It's Gemini season. Let's see. All right, every Marvel, Disney Plus show.
Because people was hating on Echo as well. Like
Okay. Damn, that's not it.
even Hawkeye. Like some people was hating on that one as well. So
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you all the things that I like. So we got from the start, we got WandaVision, banger.
yep.
Falcon and Winter Soldier, banger. Loki season 1, though I'm not a Loki guy, it was pretty good.
I thought
And
it was dope.
consensus that everybody loved. Everybody loves the Loki series, so I'm not hating on it.
I,
It's just the
thought it
character
was
in
dope.
general. It's
I
not my
thought the
guy.
Loki series
I thought the
was
first
really
season
good.
was great. And that was when, we got the Jonathan Majors too in that one, so for sure. What if? Bruh, what are we
Dope.
talking about here? Yeah, Hawkeye. I thought it was mid, but it
A lot
had
of
its
people thought it
moments.
was mid.
Yeah, Moon Knight. I thought mostly was dope. It had some. Yeah, I don't like the
It
last
had
episode.
some mid moments, but it was interesting.
Miss Marvel. I thought that was a banger. I loved Miss Marvel. I Am Groot. Did you watch I Am Groot?
I thought Iron Group was tough, man.
Nah, it's very tough. I like the format that they did with it too. But I wouldn't call it a banger, but I thought it was pretty good for what it was. She-Hulk, that was kind of a letdown. So
Yeah,
this is where
I
it
thought
starts
was
right
mid.
here. Yeah. This is the run that kind of started messing with everybody. So She-Hulk was bad. Secret Invasion was bad.
Mid.
Iron Groot season 2. I actually haven't seen season 2 of I Am Groot. I need to go and run that one. But
Which one?
I didn't think that I Am Groot season 2. Well, a lot of people probably didn't even know Iron Groot had a season 2.
I didn't know it had one.
Yeah, it did.
I need to run that
But
one back.
this is the low point though. So you get from Iron Groot to She-Hulk to Secret Invasion to Iron Groot season 2. Then you come back with the Loki season 2. Then you get What If season 2. You already know I'm in on that.
Mhm.
Echo, it was kind of mid. Had some moments though. We get Fisk and all that in there. But this is where the run starts right here, though, for me. This is where the run starts. You get X-Men 97,
Which was dope.
Yeah. Fire. Agatha all along, solid, more than solid. That was one
Fire
of
to me.
them. Yeah, What If season 3. Come on, bro.
Dope.
A lot of people don't like What If. We love What If, so I don't know what folks be talking about. But so hold on. X-Men, Agatha, What If, Daredevil, Ironheart,
Yep.
Eyes of Wakanda,
Yep.
Marvel Zombies,
Yep.
Wonder Man, and
Yep.
now we're about to get Daredevil, Vision Quest, and X-Men 97 season 2. And I
That,
tell you what,
bro.
and your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man is not on this list, but that's a part of that run as well. So
Yep.
I'm like, man, if you're just talking about
It
quality,
and technically, because I thought Werewolf by Night technically
it
is a
was. It's one
Disney.
of them. Yes, it is.
To me,
It's
that
not
was
on this
dope too.
list. That was fire. We
That was
talking
dope
about
too.
that was fire.
But
But
yeah, I mean,
I mean,
your
Disney
thoughts.
Plus has found its stride. It's found its
I share the
stride.
same sentiment that you have. Like when that run like just became like nothing but bangers. This is why I think like this phase 6 is like important to like really bridging some of the gaps of your haters. You know what I'm saying? Like using the W word and all that stuff, man. Just to try to like hate on these shows before they even kick off. And I think to me, I feel like the Wonder Man getting like such good reviews. Hopefully, it's going to change some of the narratives on Disney Plus,
Mhm.
Marvel shows in general. And that's kind of like really the premises of the conversation is like changing the scuttlebutt around the effectiveness of these shows to where we don't always have to have something at the movie theater because as we know some of them was duds that we got over the
So
last couple of years.
yeah,
So
they were a part of the problem too. So, matter of fact, they were probably more of a problem than Disney Plus were.
hmm
That's where a lot of people get their exposure to Marvel is in the movies, and when those are not
hmm
hitting, they're definitely not coming to Disney Plus to consume any of that. So,
and it was a
yeah, man,
superhero fatigue too for a
yeah.
while.
hmm Listen, I mean, I'll never get superhero fatigue, but
But
I'll get bad TV fatigue. I can give you that. 'Cause, I mean, at the end of the day, man, like you was talking about people throwing around the W word. First of all, that's just always a cheap excuse not to watch something because something looks different than you think it should look. But Marvel also has to become better at handling other type of characters that are not your typical white male lead or female. Like you got to get better writers in there. You see what happened when you actually give it to somebody qualified to do the job, a la
like Coogler,
Coogler. You know what I'm saying? You give to a qualified individual, they'll tell you our story without forcing it down your throat. You know what I mean? You sometimes you got to be overt with your messaging. There's no question about it, but
hmm
sometimes that can work against you too because it dilutes the actual effectiveness of the actual movie that you're watching. Because when we watch movies, that's the first thing we want to do is be entertained. Being informative and all that, that's next. But being entertained is the first thing. And if you're first, if you're right out the gate with just, over hitting people with messages and all that, you gotta hold on. You gotta learn how to bake that in there. And you need people that look like the people you're telling the story to handle that. Okay. So Marvel, you gotta get better with it as you're telling our stories and tell our stories, man. You know what I'm saying? Just it's weird. Wonder Man did it perfect. Like
I
a black actor in Hollywood, but it wasn't
facts
focused on the black actor in Hollywood. It was just he's an actor in
right.
Hollywood doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. That's what I want. Yeah, facts.
Facts, power.
Can't even write a Blade movie. What up,
Right.
Power?
Like salute power
Come
on
on.
that. Facts.
They
I don't even
officially
see
canceled Blade too.
it seemed hard to not be able to like get Blade right. Like Blade is such a it just seems like an easy character to like write for. And you got Mahershala. Like if you can't like put Mahershala in a situation to be successful from from a pen perspective, like come on.
I don't get it. Yep.
hmm
Power in the building. Hey,
hmm
listen, you gotta have the right people behind the pen. Elite pencil pushing, man. We
Right.
need that. We need elite pencil pushing.
Fact.
That's what we
My
need.
face to move mountains. Factuals, man.
You know what I'm
Actual
saying? But
factuals.
yeah, man. Marvel is in a good spot right now. They have to nail this year, like you said. Phase 6 is important. Daredevil season 2 absolutely has to hit. Some people didn't like season 1, especially coming off of what we got on Netflix. And you can see some of the cracks in season 1 of Daredevil because they did a lot of reshoots. Certain things made it, some things didn't come, so you're seeing a little bit of disjointedness in it. But now they got the full picture, they got the full go, the tone, everything set. So now it's all about the writing, and
Right.
they got to pull that off because you can't mess up Daredevil. That's pretty much like they're going to be a flagship character for Disney Plus. Will he migrate to the big screen with Spider-Man and carrying on, like Punisher? We'll see. I sure hope so. Also,
Right.
Punisher is not on this list. He has a one-off special here
Yeah.
this year.
Punisher
before
should be on that
Daredevil.
list too.
Yeah,
That's the
before
thing.
Daredevil.
You gotta nail Frank Castle. Like, I feel like because Punisher is not really made for PG-13, they've struggled like really doing it. I mean, you almost have to do Punisher like just straight rated like John Wick. I mean, that's basically
Yeah.
what Punisher is.
Oh yeah, and that's what
You know.
That's what gives you hope though, because they have done John Wick, and I mean not Marvel, but John Wick is
Right.
out there. So the level of violence that's required for
Punisher.
Punisher and a castle is out there. The example was set. We can do this. It's allowed nowadays. People will go and watch that. So yeah, Frankie, he has to hit.
It's got to be super rated R.
Yeah,
You need
it has
blood,
to.
heads taken off. Like when Simon punched a hole
Oh
through your
man,
boy's wig piece.
I forgot. I can't believe we didn't mention that yesterday on the show. That was crazy. That
Still
was like
crazy
a
work.
visceral reaction when I saw that. I'm like, whoa.
Whoa,
Everybody
yeah.
was like, whoa, what the? No,
That's
Simon,
that's
please.
what we need from Frank Castle. You know what I'm saying? Just blow a hole clean through somebody's skull. Like,
Bruh, that's the boys level of violence right there. That was a lot.
like
The
even if they
boys.
gotta pay Amazon or pay Netflix, man, to drop that joint to drop Punisher on their platform. Like we need like real raw violence for Frank Castle.
I
Blade
agree.
really too. Like we need like if they're gonna do Blade got to be super rated R.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do a Blade movie anymore. They pretty much
Yeah,
officially can't.
they pretty much
But
said it's over.
it's a Rizap. I think they're moving
Unfortunately,
to Midnight Suns though, so more of the team up. He'll come. We'll get Blade, but not a Blade movie. So we'll see how that goes. But I can't understand how they fumbled that. I just don't get it.
I don't either,
I
man.
don't get it at all.
Even if they would have brought Deacon Frost back, I'd have been happy with Deacon Frost as the villain in that joint.
Anything. The only thing that came good out of the only thing Blade did well was the costume design because all the clothes from Sinners are actually from
Right.
the,
From
the
Blade.
failed movie of Blade. So shout out to them for that.
Can we at least get an
Shout out to
animated
Coogler
series
hustling.
of Blade though? Like, I feel like they should at least throw us a bone with that.
Mhm.
You know, if
I
you
mean-
can do Eyes of Wakanda, you can do Blade.
Yeah, we got a
Animated
tad bit of Blade in
A taste of
the
it.
zombies. Yeah, we
Yeah.
understood it. We had Mahershala out here working, and you know
Mhm.
what I mean. That tells you how bad things were because Blade was supposed to be out years before we got zombies.
Mhm.
That's terrible. But what else we got? X-Men '97. You know, the first season
They
was
did have
awesome.
Snipes in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Facts. You say, what do you say? I'm retarded. What do you say?
Right.
Retarded. Blade. Stupid.
They had Snipes in the Void though, man.
Facts.
Crazy.
It was getting busy. Hopefully he shows back up. We getting Gambit again, so hopefully Blade show back up. That would be ill. What else we got? Vision Quest coming. I'm very excited about that. X-Men '97 season 2. Cannot wait.
That's the one.
Sabanor. Some of that, that's
Because they made that violent. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Oh,
made
yeah.
X-Men '97 violent.
Oh yeah. They know what we like.
Mhm.
They know what we like. What else? Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man season 2.
Mhm.
What are we doing, y'all? Marvel is killing it on Disney Plus. I don't know what anybody has to complain about. All these properties are dope. They might not be what you're looking for though,
Right.
because all of them are. You know what I'm saying? Especially your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I think they threw woke on that one too. I don't give a shit what they was talking about, but yeah. So we don't know, man. There's a lot of good stuff coming. This is a very important year, and hopefully they
Hmm.
stick the landing, as I said yesterday, with Doomsday, because it is that vital of a film for the future of Marvel. It has to be
Facts.
successful. It's the one that's supposed to bring everybody back to the theaters. It's the one that they feel like will be their next $1 billion banger. You know, return to form. That's what it is. The last
Hmm.
time we seen everybody in a Marvel movie, you know what that was? That was Endgame. Well, I'll take that
Yep.
back. Deadpool and Wolverine, it brought a lot of people back for a second, for a blip on the radar. I think that did what did it say, 1.3 bill. So yeah, but that was more of a novelty. They didn't come back because it was Marvel. They came back because it was Wolverine and Deadpool.
But
That's serious.
I can definitely see them pulling that Billy back off, because they bringing back the A-listers.
Oh yeah,
So
it's guaranteed.
yeah,
It's
so
guaranteed.
this is gonna be the one that's going. Plus, they've been smart with dropping these trailers, these teaser trailers that they've been doing too.
It's a nice
Even
build up.
if there's scenes that's not even gonna be in the movies, just scenes that just get people excited. And then having X-Men back in live action, that alone, man, because they ain't got Sony or nobody like that fumbling the bag, Fox fumbling the bag no more. So
But make no mistake, though, them making $1 billion doesn't make this movie successful.
no, 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 it does not.
Success in this movie will 1000% be story related. Will it draw you back into the overall narrative of in the MCU? Because that's what
And where do
people are
they go
missing.
from there too? Like after
I mean,
Doomsday, after Secret Wars,
it's the
it's
X-Men saga. It's the mutant saga. We kind of know where they're trying to get to for the most part. The real question is what what ports over from what we have now. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
What are we going to leave behind, and what are we going to move into the phase of the MCU? Are we
because you
going to
got to
have?
leave some of it behind. I mean,
You have to. It's no question. Will we have Sam? When we go over to the new situation, will we have Thor still? Will we have some of these characters? Are they going to survive? Because eventually we have to get a new Captain America. They're not gonna. They're gonna bring back Steve one day. And this, I just see it happening. So, like, how we usher in the new era? That's the most important part of Doomsday, and are people excited for it? The X-Men, can they carry their own? Hell yeah. There's plenty of X-Men. Plenty of them. When you got
hmm
X-Men, you got Spider-Man, you still have some of the outer space stuff, the new form of the Galaxy, Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, there's a lot of characters to move forward with, but how do they do it? How effective are they in the story and the transition of
right.
this era to the next? Yeah, like I said, that $1 billion is nice. It'll fund what they have planned next, but
Right.
when people show up for it, if you don't do it right, they've already told you once. When y'all slip, we don't show up. So
You know,
get your life together.
Bob gonna have that Doge department if they fumble
So what?
on this one. I said Bob Eager gonna have that Doge department, that department.
That Iger, oh man, he's gonna
Yeah,
smash if this don't go right.
he gonna be
But
pulling
he's
back the
been doing
bread.
facts.
They gonna be
I
pulling
think
back
he's
the
been doing
bread.
a great job since he came back, though. I think he's been doing a great job. I don't know what they had planned before he came, but he seemed to kind of. He got all the good stuff out. I'll just say that. All the stuff that
Right.
came out has been good. So whatever the quality control they went through at that time, it worked. Just to be one, it just worked. So
Factuals.
yeah, yeah, man. I'm excited though. This is gonna be a great year. That's not even to mention some of the DC stuff that's coming. the Supergirls. I think we get another Creature Commandos series this year.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what else DC has going on, but the Lanterns TV show comes this year too.
Yep.
So,
Looking forward to that one too.
Yeah, man, there's a lot to look forward to. I can't wait. It's gonna be a great year. If it's not, then it's gonna be bad. Yeah, we got problems. Houston, we have a problem for sure. So, yeah, man. I don't even know if I want to go into that other topic. I think we should just go ahead and
we can hold that off. It's not necessary.
Chill out. We can hold that one for another day. But hey, man, our first morning edition of Runtime. Yes, sir. Runtime over breakfast, guys. Runtime over coffee.
Runtime over
we do this every weekend, man. Yeah. I think we'll go for the Runtime morning show, so we're gonna get that together. But just a little test run. I know Mama Bear showed up for us. Appreciate your
power popping in. Appreciate Derpy
for a second. Yep, we appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are core fan base, and we appreciate y'all for holding us down. It's all about growth. We gotta start with one to get to 100. So we keep on grinding, keep on putting out material. Hopefully we can be live more often.
Pushing.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. All right, y'all. With you, man. I am Anton, aka Son. That is Jay Camp, aka the most complete, aka middleman. Fresh Out. Check him out every Wednesday on the Fresh Out podcast. You can catch him talking hip hop. The hip to the hip hop. You don't stop. Yes, sir. Along with Bebop and our brother ID.
Iceberg.
Great show.
Limery.
Yep. You also find Mama Bear and Power in that chat as well.
Chopping it up
for
with
sure.
Too. Yep.
Every time. So yeah, check them out, and then check us out on our regular show every Thursday, 8:30, 5 p.m.
Right.
For sure.
We on that colored time.
Yeah. We try to get on time, but life is life. Give me a high
five. Right.
No doubt. But yeah, man. Support the channel, please. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that post notification so every time we hop on, you know it. So you can hop in and join the conversation. Indeed. Jay Camp, you got anything to say to the people before we get up out of here?
Nah, man, you pretty much closed it well. You know, I appreciate the day oneers. We're trying to get the channel lifted off the ground. We're going to continue to bring different types of, not just Marvel content, but we talk pretty much everything, movies, TV series, just different flavor, from our perspective for what we like. We'll probably tap into some other things too in the future, so stay tuned. We're gonna dive into different topics as well. So we gonna expand our little multiverse that we got over here. So it's gonna be dope. Yeah. Just stay tuned. Be patient. We working on schedules. Boys got families over here. Got to keep them happy too. So can't be on every day.
That's big time facts. That's big time facts. Yeah, man, stay tuned because we do have some things in the work, man. We're going to do some things more musical out here. We got a little idea, the Metronome Travelers. Get out here and do some music reactions. Be kind of a bridge between us and the Fresh Out gang over there. You know what I mean? So I think it's going to be awesome. You just got to carve out the correct amount of time to do all these things because, like I said, we're all busy. So one time, Anton again, Jay Camp. We are the Runtime. We are the Runtime Travelers, and we are out. Y'all have a blessed day. One love.
Who is that? Runtime. Runtime.
It's the Runtime Travelers.
Hey, seriously, what we watching today?